This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Long.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Katy Perry on this Thursday morning. Shawn and Sue with you at 7:40, right now 45 degrees. And I did a blog for our 50 Memories in 50 Years in which I dug up recordings of my kids from back when they were just like, I don't know, they must have been 5 at the time. So this is about 20 years ago almost. And it was amazing. We were sitting at home just listening to it because to hear, you know, the kids' voices and what they sound like now, because for my kids, I have 2 grown adults.
Sure, they're in their 20s now.
Yeah. So, but to hear them as babies is very something. Also, trips I made, what I did was I took the recorder out to their classes.
And what's funny is we had that recorder with a microphone attached to it. It was a tape cassette recorder. Wow, do we use those anymore? No.
Yeah, and we saved these recordings, and I found them when I was looking up stuff for 50 Memories in 50 Days. And, for our big anniversary coming up on March 1st for the radio station. So you can go to our website and listen to them. It's very funny. We talk about Halloween, and we talk about Christmas and different things like that. Also, the Pledge of Allegiance I had the kids do, and we would start the show with them doing their recital of the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning. And it's just funny to hear the voices, though, when your babies are babies. Then they're all grown up, and then you listen back, and it was funny because they don't remember what they said, and they're like, "How did we come up with some of those answers to different questions?" About different things, and it's just fun to listen back.
It was a beautiful moment. I loved hearing
I
them.
love
Thanks
that
for
I was
playing.
able to put this together as a project because when I look back at a radio career, this is one of those things that you can look back and say, "Oh, I'm glad this was a part of it."
Oh,
But check it out. It's at WOBM.com. You can listen to the vintage recordings of the kids from nearly 20 years ago, and it's just a lot of fun, all part of our 50 Memories in 50 Days event, and leading up to March 1st, which will be a big day, Sue, as we celebrate our 50th birthday here.
Yeah, definitely. Coming up March 1st, it's so much fun. Log on to WOBM.com. 50 Days of Memories, correct?
50 Memories in 50 Days.
Thank you. There you go. As
We're
we
both
celebrate
having trouble with
50.
that.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Long.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
Here are recordings from nearly 20 years ago that I did with my kids, both with them and their fellow classmates when I went and visited their schools nearly 20 years ago as we celebrate 50 Memories in 50 years with my WOBM kids. Talking about Monsters Incorporated. We're talking about Monsters Incorporated. What did you think of Monsters Incorporated? Zach, we'll ask you first. Did you like it?
Yeah.
How about you, Aaron? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character on Monsters Incorporated, Zach?
Boo.
Boo, that was a little girl. What about you, Aaron? Who was your favorite?
Mike.
Mike Wazowski?
Yeah.
That was Billy Crystal?
Yeah.
Why did you like Mike Wazowski?
Because he's funny.
Why?
Because he's a one-eye guy.
He's a one-eyed guy?
Yeah.
You like a one-eyed guy?
It's just weird.
He was just weird? All right. Now, let me ask you, tell me what was the story about? Was it a good kid story?
Yeah.
What was it about?
It was about this little girl named Boo getting out of one of the doors in the Monstropolis, and then they had to get her back, but this mean lizard dude named Randall he's blends into stuff, and he got Boo, so now they had to save her.
What'd you think of Sully, Aaron?
He's a big monster. He can't fit through the door. He's too big.
Yeah, he was a big one, huh?
And he's friends with Mike Wazowski, and he's bigger than Mike Wazowski. He's little.
What other monsters did you like in the Monsters Incorporated?
The Abominable Snowman.
Oh, the Abominable Snowman. How about you?
Boo.
You liked Boo? Well, Boo wasn't a monster. She was a little girl.
Yeah.
She was like you.
No, she's like have brown hair and I have yellow hair.
Is it better than Shrek?
Yeah. I like Monsters Incorporated better.
Okay, so now out of 4 stars being the best, how many Zach stars are you giving it?
4, 5.
You're going to give it 5?
Yeah,
Right.
I like it so much.
You like it so much you're going to give it an extra one?
Yeah.
Halloween is a time the kids love, and I'm sitting here with one of them right now, Aaron Page. So tell me, what is your favorite thing about Halloween?
Making pumpkins.
Making pumpkins? What are you making pumpkins? What do you mean, making pumpkin pie?
Painting them.
You like to paint the pumpkins. What do you like to paint on the pumpkin?
I like to paint ghosts on it.
You like to paint ghosts on them?
Yeah.
What are you going for Halloween this year?
Mother Nature.
You're going to be Mother Nature.
Yeah.
What does Mother Nature say?
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. All right, so what else do you like about Halloween?
'Cause we make pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Okay, so you like pumpkin pie on Halloween, too. Do the ghosts scare you?
No.
Does Frankenstein scare you?
No.
Does the werewolf scare you?
No, not much.
How about Dracula?
No.
What about the mummy?
Yeah.
Why does the mummy scare you?
I don't know. He just looks so ugly.
What, because he has all those bandages on him?
They're not called bandages. They're wrapped up in toilet paper.
Oh, he's wrapped up in toilet paper?
It's paper, like crunchy paper.
So it's like crunchy toilet paper. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I bet he stinks, the mummy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would you get away from the mummy, or what would you do to the mummy if he was coming after you? Unwrap him?
No. I will, run away.
I'm sitting here with Zach, and we're talking about Halloween. What is the scariest Halloween character monster?
Jason.
Jason from Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
How do you know? You're not supposed to be watching those movies.
No, I watch him.
You saw Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's Halloween, so we'll let it slide for now. What's your favorite candy?
3 Musketeer bars.
3 Musketeer bars. Yeah, I like those too. So what is it that you're going for Halloween this year as?
Ghost.
Are you the ghost of anybody?
No.
I was thinking that maybe you could go as maybe some kind of produce. Did you want to go as a vegetable?
No.
Maybe a carrot?
No.
How about a potato?
No.
If you had to pick a piece of vegetable or fruit to be, what would you do?
I'd be a banana.
You'd be a banana?
Yeah.
Why a banana?
I like bananas.
What do you think of people who give pennies for Halloween?
I don't like pennies.
You don't like getting pennies?
No.
How many pennies would be good, though? Like, if they gave you 2 pennies, would you be like, what?
Yeah, I want 100 pennies.
So if they give you 100 pennies, which would be $1, that would be okay with you.
Yeah.
But 2 pennies doesn't count.
No, it's only 2 cents.
What if somebody wanted to give you a pie for Halloween?
I wouldn't want it.
All right, what if you went to a house and they gave you soup?
It'd probably spill all over.
It'd probably spill all over? All right, what if they gave you, like, chili or beef stew?
Probably get everywhere, so my candy and stuff, and then get all everywhere. But I like that.
You like chili,
Yeah.
but not for Halloween.
No.
What about sticks of butter?
No.
What if somebody gave you ice?
Melt.
What if they gave you a rice pilaf?
I don't even know what that is, and it sounds gross.
All right. And what is scarier, Frankenstein, Dracula, or the Wolfman?
Wolfman.
Why is he the scariest?
Because he like runs and goes crazy and bites people.
What's your favorite kind of candy?
All the candy.
All the candy? You like every kind of candy that there is?
Well, I don't like.
Do you like pennies? If people give you pennies for Halloween?
No,
Why?
because. Are you talking about chocolate pennies?
No, not chocolate pennies. I'm talking about regular pennies.
No.
No. What do you do with the pennies?
I save them up for Disney World.
You save them up for Disney World?
Yeah.
You're going to be waiting a long time. So what is it with the werewolf? He's all covered with hair? Is he like a dog, or what's his deal?
He gets hair all over him.
How does he have hair all over him?
Because he pulls his fur out and then he puts it up on top.
Because he pulls his fur out.
Puts it onto another smooth surface. There's a little hole there.
But where does he get the fur from?
He gets it from a graveyard.
He gets it from a graveyard?
Yeah, 'cause they live in a graveyard.
So the werewolf gets the extra hair in a graveyard and glues it to himself?
Yeah, he puts food coloring on it 'cause he picks the grass and then puts food coloring on it.
Oh, so it's not even real hair. It's grass. It's colored like hair?
Yeah.
All right, now what if you were having a tea party and Dracula came to your tea party? What would you do?
Everyone would get out of the house and call 911.
Everyone, if he came to your tea party, would run out of the house and you would call 9911?
Yeah.
That's 911?
No.
What's 9911?
Oh, I said wrong.
911.
Boo. Happy Halloween.
Talk nice and loud. You gotta say, I'm Kirsten and I'm gonna go climb a mountain this summer, okay?
I know you guys can be loud because you've been so loud
Yeah,
last
so we need you to be nice and loud, okay?
Only the person who's at the microphone. Everybody else, listen.
Okay.
And don't.
My name is Kirsten. In the summer, I'm going to go to my Uncle Scott's and camp. I'm going to go camping. My name's Amy, and I want to go swimming in my pool on summer. My name's Joy, and I'm going to get a new pool and swim in it on summer. My name's Jimmy. I'm going to swim in my pool this summer with my sister. My name is Austin, and I'm gonna go to Wildwood in Atlantic City. My name is Jimmy, and I want to go in my pool this summer.
And went that way, Doc.
My name's Elizabeth. I am going to go to the beach this summer. My name is Jessica, and I'm going to swim in this pool, my pool this summer with my brother. My name is Erica, and I'm going to go to Morris Pier this summer. My name is Aaron, and I want to go on the beach this summer. My name is Gregory, and I'm going to go to Wildwood in the summer. My name is Cody, and I'm going to go fishing on summer. My name is Michael, and I'm going to go to Hershey Park this summer. This summer, I forgot my name.
You forgot your name. What's your name?
My name is Matthew, and in the summer I'm gonna go camping. My name is James, and I'm going to go to Six Flags this summer. I'm Emilio. I'm gonna swim in my pool this summer. My name is Sarah. This summer I wanna go to Florida. My name is William, and I'm going to go to Hurricane Harbor this summer.
Wow! Is that a show or is that a show?
I was on the edge of my diaper. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And to the flag heritage stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
and liberty and justice for all.
So we're all set. Here we go. I'm going to start off on this end and work our way around. Soft Rock 92.7 WOBM. It's the early morning show, and we're talking with the kids from Ms. Reiser's second grade class here at George Mitchell School about what it is they want for Christmas from Santa Claus. He may be listening to the show this morning, so maybe this is a good chance for you to get whatever it is that you'd like on there so he can hear what it is that you're looking forward to. So I'm going to ask your name and then tell me what you want for Christmas.
Emma, and I want electronic Mio Loco.
All right, what is your name?
Caitlin, and I would love to get electric Poochie.
Electric Poochie. Okay, let's go over here. What's your name?
Tori.
All right, Tori, what do you want?
I would love to have a super electric Poochie.
Another Poochie. Okay, what is your name?
Kyle.
All right, Kyle, what do you want?
And I want a remote control car.
A remote control car. Okay, let's go over here. What is your name?
Jenna,
Jenna, what do you want?
I want a Razor scooter.
A Razor scooter. Uh-oh, I think I might hear another one of these. Zach, what is it you want?
Sega.
Sega? You just changed from Razor scooter the other day.
I know.
And now you don't want it.
No.
Uh-oh, you better make sure Santa Claus knows this. What's your name?
Cody.
Cody, what is it you want?
A CD player.
A CD player. Cool. All right, what's your name?
Robert.
Robert, what do you want?
Lionel Trains.
Lionel Trains. What's your name?
Josh.
All right, Josh, what is it?
A guinea pig.
You want a guinea pig. Oh, we got those at home. I got a few of those. What's your name?
Jacqueline,
What do you want, Jacqueline?
a twin doll, so it looks exactly like me.
A twin doll. Okay, what's your name?
Demi,
What is it you want?
I want a twin doll like Jacqueline.
Okay, you want another doll too. What's your name?
Jennifer,
What is it you want?
a real life puppy.
A real live puppy. All right, Mom and Dad are listening. Hopefully, a real live puppy. What's your name?
Heather,
Okay, Heather, what is it you want?
Game Boy Color.
All right, Game Boy Color. What is your name?
Kendall,
Kendall, what is it you want?
a Game Boy.
A Game Boy. There's a running theme here of games, scooters, and pets. What's your name?
Nicole,
All right, Nicole, what is it you want from Santa?
a Racer scooter.
A Razor scooter. Another Razor scooter. Your name?
William,
What do you want, William?
I want a Game Boy with a silver version.
You want Silver Version Pokemon, right? See, I know this stuff. I know all this. What's your name?
Donnie,
Donnie, what is it that you want?
a remote control quad.
Okay, a quad. All right. What is it? What's your name?
Jason,
What is it you want, Jason?
a plate army tank tent, and I want a Racer scooter.
And a Razor scooter, too. Okay, so we're down to our last couple people. What is it you want? What's your name, first of all?
I'm Brian, and I have two things.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
I want a trick bike and a dirt biking helmet.
Whoa, okay. What's your name?
Scott,
Scott, what is it you want for Christmas?
I want silver version, gold version, crash bash, yellow version, and blue version.
You want all the versions.
And a skater and rocket tops.
You want everything.
Yep.
What's your name?
James,
And what is it you want, James?
a pet bird and some games from my PlayStation and the wire that hooks the PlayStation up.
And a wire to hook it up. Okay, very good. We'll make sure if that's there, we'll get that included. What's your name?
Catherine,
And what is it you want, Catherine?
I want a Game Boy.
You want Game Boy. So did I get everybody? So they got their list in for Santa Claus? Yeah? All right, why don't you give yourselves a round of applause? And as we finish up today, if we can say 1, 2, 3, and then say, Merry Christmas, everyone. And that'll be the end of our little bit that we're going to put on the air. So you're going to say, Merry Christmas, when I go 1, 2, and then 3. And you say, Merry Christmas. And I'll keep the microphone up here so I get everybody. And you can shout it loud. I don't think next door will get too... Or just Merry Christmas is fine. They won't get disturbed next door, will they? Okay, so I'll go 1, 2, 3...
Fast forward nearly 20 years later, and my son Zach has begun a broadcasting career. In fact, you can hear him weeknights on the overnight show here on WOBM. And of course, he sounds a little different than he did nearly 20 years ago.
92.7 WOBM, Ocean County's hometown station. And that's going to do it for me, Zach Collins, signing off for the day. I'll be back with you same time, same place tomorrow morning. Shawn and Sue are up next with the Ocean County Breakfast Show. Everything you need to get your morning started here on 92.7 WOBM.
7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue with you on this brand new Wednesday morning. It is Valentine's Day, Ash Wednesday, February 14th. Right now, 34 degrees in Toms River.
What else can we throw in there?
Yeah. I don't know. There's probably a few national days to throw in there as well.
Oh, my word. Hey, you want to do the weather?
Well, we'll get to weather in a moment.
Okay.
We're going to talk a little bit about 50 memories in 50 years.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to our webmaster extraordinaire, Brad, yesterday, wondering, what should I do? We are getting ready to celebrate 50 years here, March 1st at WOBM. And we blog every day. And he said, well, how about your top 50 pictures? I'm like, oh, my goodness, do I have 50 pictures? And it goes back 15 years, Shawn.
Mm-hmm.
So last night I was going through all my pictures. And what an amazing night it was. I was crying. I was laughing. They put me in such an emotional spin from when we started, you and I, to now. It's just been so much fun and love, Shawn.
It is amazing when you go back and you see some of the pictures from, back in...
you can only go back like 6, 7, 8, and then you're going back like 10, 11, 12 years. It's just amazing. I'm so privileged to work here with you and work at WOBM.
It is a lot of fun. We always
years,
say how, we've been blessed to be able to make careers out of doing radio and doing fun stuff. I mean, I hope for, the majority of our listeners, you have jobs that you love where you don't, hate going to work every day. And, we love coming in here. Is that blog pretty much getting ready to, be sent in, or are you still working on the? I'm
working on the getting all the pictures to the computer.
Pictures together, yeah. It's a lot to upload, and you're going to do a slideshow or something, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The blog is done, but I'm getting to all these pictures now that I'm uploading, so that might take about a day. But other than that, it was just such a fun night. I had no idea. You don't know until you go back and look at your memories and do it today. I urge you to go back through your phone, because I know you have some from years ago, and just look at those memories, and you will just feel so good at all those smiles, your kids, your family. It's just such a great night.
Yeah.
I just haven't done that. Like, I don't think I ever did that.
The pictures that I put up about a week or so ago, those were actually physical pictures I had to take pictures of, because back in the day, we didn't even have the digital photos. We were actually using cameras, and we'd have to go get the film developed and then go pick up the pictures and everything. So it was all pictures out of the scrapbook and stuff. I have some of us from back before the pre-digital age.
Isn't that awesome?
We'll share soon.
I can't wait to see some of those.
That'll be fun.
I had some, too, from listeners that they must have sent me from like 2003. And I was like, oh, my goodness, look at us.
It was fun
time.
Seeing the pictures before the digital age. But you also have a bunch, that we have that we've used over the years. So we'll have that coming up for you shortly.
A couple pictures of where you're choking me, kicking me. Oh, they're all going up.
I don't think there's any pictures like that.
They are going up, and you will see it.
At this point. 50 memories in 50 years as we get set for our 50th anniversary at WOBM coming up March 1st. Weather for today, Sue, looks like it's not a bad day for today.
Yeah, partly.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you on a brand new day, Tuesday morning. It is the day before Valentine's Day, and I am asking the question here on behalf of all the men. This is something we go through every year, and it's a quest of the men of the Jersey Shore, what to find their ladies for Valentine's Day. So I decided, you know what? Let's cut right to the chase. Let's go right.
Ask us.
Let's go right to the ladies. So I have a blog up here. I'm going to be asking this on social media as well. Ladies, what do you want for Valentine's Day? You can call us with your answers at 237-WOBM if you'd like, or you can go on and you can answer the question, write your questions into us as well. I put down some ideas. It doesn't have to be any of these, but I was just throwing some things out there.
All right, go ahead.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Chocolates, dinner date, jewelry, card, clothes. Tell us what to get. That's simple. This is a simple opinion blog that is directed right at the ladies here at the shore.
When you say flowers, is there a certain type of
flowers?
flowers?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's
like
just open-ended questions.
Maybe you like roses.
You're a woman right now.
I am a...
You're, not you. I'm saying in general. I know you're a woman.
Everyone, yes, we are all women.
I know. As a woman, I'm saying so. For the ladies.
I am a lady.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not debating that. I'm saying you're a woman listening this morning.
Okay.
You're hearing Shawn say, what do you want for Valentine's Day? Boom, that answer pops into your head. Either write us or call us with that
Wait,
answer.
I think I have an answer for you.
What is your answer?
Why don't you get a family picture for April? She'll love it.
No, you're giving... All right.
Oh.
All right. Now, okay. All right. Why don't...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think family pictures
Okay. Now,
are excellent for moms and
remember,
women.
though, we are talking Valentine's Eve. So
You don't
something
have
like...
much time.
There's not a lot of time. So, ladies,
Okay.
your significant other hasn't gone out yet. What do you get? I could find an old picture and put it in a frame. But tell us what it is.
That would be nice.
Check out the story at WOBM.com or give us a call, 237-WOBM. This is pretty funny. What we did was my brothers and I, one Winter Olympics, we had gotten new slippers for Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
And they had very slippery bottoms on them. You remember those slippers that were very slippery on the
Sure,
bottom?
yeah.
So we decided that we were going to have our own ice skating races, speed skating.
On the linoleum? Or the
Around,
hardwood floor?
our parents' house. Because they would slide on, we would go through the dining room, through the living room, then through the kitchen, through the family room, and back around. And that was a lap. And you had to do like 20 laps. But we would, be bumping each other and pushing, and, a lot different than what they do,
It was the Michaels Olympics.
Yes, it was. It was
Did
sort
you
of like,
win the gold?
Always. I was the oldest and the biggest, so I always won.
That's good. That's fun, though. That's great.
Wait a minute now. Amy Salerno's with us. All I heard her say was meat and potatoes. I don't know what that has to do with love and romance.
We're warming up tonight, baby.
Well, food, right? The way to someone's
Yes.
heart is through their stomach, so they say.
Oh, is that what you meant,
Meat,
Sue?
I don't know.
potatoes, and vegetables I threw in there. So, yeah, we're heating it up this afternoon, and maybe we're heating it up tonight.
All right, I'm still lost. But anyway.
I know, because he thought Valentine's Day was tomorrow, Amy.
No, that was
Shawn, I hope you got something for your wife.
That was earlier in the week, and I took care of everything. And
you took care of business,
what's that?
You took care of business.
Yeah.
And everything is, yes. I got on track, and I got my calendar all situated.
Okay.
Anyway, enough with you two. All right, stop now. You're ruining the holiday for everybody. Off to the holidays we go. Off to the roadways we go with Amy Salerno.
All right, guys, things are looking good. The earlier delays on the Parkway between exits.
WOBM, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you today? Who do we have with us?
This is Andrea.
Andrea, what town are you from?
Berkeley.
All right, Andrea, as a woman, when I ask you the question, what would you like for Valentine's Day, what do you say in response?
I would like to have a nice dinner out, like red lobster and also perfume. Expensive,
Okay.
If you can afford it, why not?
Something pretty expensive you want, like an expensive dinner.
Right.
Okay, dinner out. Very good. Thank you for your call. That's it. Right to the point, Sue.
Nice.
Dinner out.
Yes.
WOBM, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who is this with us?
This is Linda from Bayville. How are you?
Linda, as a woman, I ask you... Happy Valentine's Day. As a woman, I ask you the question, what do you want for Valentine's Day? And your response is?
What I would like is a nice, quiet dinner with candlelight without me cooking and cleaning. I pick the meal, and he cooks it, and he cleans up.
You want dinner at home taken care of by your significant man?
Yes, I did.
All right.
With a nice bottle of wine and some candles on the table.
Very good. I like the answer. There you go. Thank you. WOBM, good morning. Who do we have with us?
Yes, good morning. My name is Jerome. I know you want women to call, but I am a floral designer, and florist has been working long hours to get all these roses and beautiful flowers for these ladies.
So you are recommending
a little credit.
You are recommending flowers for the ladies.
I recommended flowers for the ladies, balloons and chocolates. We've got beautiful roses and lilies, beautiful cod lilies and tropical flowers.
And
I think women deserve flowers.
What town are you in?
What town?
Tom's River.
Very good.
Which one?
Skips Tom's River Florist.
Oh, okay.
Skips Florist. Okay.
Well, thank you. Yes, we have flowers on there. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Thank you. WOBM, good morning. How you doing? Who do we have with us?
I'm Carol.
Carol.
Manchester.
All right, you beat me to the point there. You're from Manchester. Okay, Carol.
Right.
I ask you the question, Valentine's Day. As a woman, what do you want your man to get you?
Well, we go out for a meal together, either an early lunch or a dinner, and sometimes not on the day because, you know, it's very crowded. So sometimes we go the day after Valentine's Day.
But dinner out. That's what you'd like, a nice dinner out.
Exactly.
All right, have a good day.
Might
See,
have
Sue,
a nice
that
discount the day after.
you know, there you go. Flowers and dinner seem to be the popular response this time
Sounds
around.
good.
Thanks everybody for your calls, but we need more answers. What do you want, ladies, for Valentine's Day from your man? Give us a call 237 WOBM or check out my blog at WOBM.com. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn and Sue with you on a Friday morning. It is February 9th. And, of course, yesterday was the big parade for the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Sue, what was your take on the whole thing?
Absolutely loved it. I loved it. Wish I would have been there, although cold and trying to find a bathroom were the two number one complaints yesterday.
Now, you had friends that went to it, right?
Oh, my goodness.
What was their feedback? What were they saying?
They gave me live shots. They gave me, you know, what they were seeing. They absolutely loved it. But their number one thing was, it is cold. You know, they said it is cold. And they couldn't get that close. There were millions of people throughout the streets
What was
of
it,
Philly.
like over 5 million people?
5.6.
Wow.
Is that unbelievable? Everything was closed down in Philly.
Unbelievable.
Except for some eateries. The schools were all closed down. The businesses down there. News people, radio people. They were the ones working yesterday. But businesses were shut down. It was awesome. So many kids there with their parents. And that's the one thing as a mom, and I'm not prudish. You know I have a bad mouth sometimes. I curse.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, though, the cursing when they got to the art.
I didn't see any of that, but I've been hearing people say that was the one thing that the players got a little bit
crazy. When they got to the art museum and they you know, after the parade and they were standing on those steps, I just wish, and I know it was so passionate, especially Kelsey, who was wearing his mummer's outfit. He couldn't be more Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He couldn't be more proud at that moment. But his mouth, and I don't know if it was alcohol. I don't know if that's how he is in real life. But I just wish.
What'd your parents think of it? Because they've been big Eagle fans their whole lives.
They loved it all day. Yeah. They had their shrimp. They had their ring bologna. They had their cheese.
That's why I thought you should have went to it, because it was the first time they ever won the Super Bowl. Like, if it happens again, you know, it will be big events again if it happens again.
Do you think the boss would have let
but
me,
the
though?
first time,
I just was on vacation, and I didn't think I could take another day.
Well, you have days. I mean,
I know, but I just was out.
Yeah, but,
Where's Sumo? Always away.
And I would have used you. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I would have had you calling in if you would have been there prior to us getting off the air.
I'm trying to find a porta potty. I cannot find one anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do.
But you enjoyed it, though.
I absolutely did. I watched it.
It was a big historic day in Philadelphia.
It wasn't over till like 3 after all the speeches and everything. It was a great day.
There you go. Well,
loved it.
We'll be back. We'll take a look at traffic and the weekend weather forecast. It's coming up. Will it be a washout? We'll get the answer next on WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll.
Ocean County's best variety, 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Maroon 5 and Animals. And speaking of animals, Shawn and Sue's Puppy Love Contest came to a conclusion.
Yes.
Our winner was the beautiful white dog. Entry number 4 was the winner. So you could check it out at WOBM.com and see the winning dog. But we did hear, they wrote into us just now, the owners.
The name!
Yeah. Patricia and Bill Russell are the owners, and they said that they would like you to meet their dog, Finn. That is his name.
Oh, Finn!
Now, Finn...
You are gorgeous.
...is a Great Pyrenees. That is the type of dog that is. So we were wondering what breed of dog.
A Pyrenees.
He's a Great Pyrenees, which is a big dog, as you'll see. He's got a big face.
Finn?
Yes.
I've never seen a dog face like yours. Please go check him out at WOBM.com. That face is just amazing to me.
And this is even a greater part of the story. The Russells rescued Finn back in September, so he became part of their family recently through a dog rescue. So congratulations to our winner, Finn and the Russells, and he's a Great Pyrenees. Don't forget, speaking of rescues, tomorrow, Sue, our Pet of the Week, 6:40. We do pets every Thursday morning at 6:40 with Barbara Lathrop, and we try to get pets adopted and rescued through the Popcorn Park Zoo and Associated Humane Societies.
Absolutely. Our Pet of the Week will be on tomorrow with WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show, 92.7 WOBM.
WOBM, good morning. Shawn and Sue with you, playing the morning coffee contest. Who do we have with us?
Good morning. This is Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
What town are you from?
Bruno Mars?
What town are you from, Ricky?
Manahawkin.
Good. Thanks for joining us in Southern Ocean County.
Good. You're from Manahawkin, baby.
Yes. Representing. Hey, so we're doing our Bruno Brainbuster today. Bruno isn't Bruno. What is Bruno Mars' real first name, Ricky?
Peter.
You got it, Peter. That's it. That is his real first name.
Is Mars his real last name?
No.
Oh.
His real name is Peter Gene Hernandez.
Wow. You really know.
But his
Ricky?
stage name Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Ricky, you're excited for this.
I am so excited.
Who are you taking? You get 2 tickets.
I'm going to take my beautiful wife.
Very good. There you go.
Right.
Well, enjoy the show. It's going to be happening in October, so you have plenty of time to plan a good night out, and we'll get all your information in just a moment.
Thanks,
Hold on
Ricky.
the line. Thanks for joining us in Southern Ocean County, and we'll be back. More chances to win with WOBM. WOBM, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What can we do for you, dear?
The only reason I was calling was to explain vegan and vegetarian.
Thank you. Please do. I get so confused.
A vegetarian will eat eggs, drink milk, and most of the times eat fish. A vegan will eat nothing that comes or is produced by an animal.
Ah.
Yeah, vegan is very strict. When you're a vegan, you're very strict in your diet. Vegetarians are too, but they have a little bit of leeway.
Right, but vegans will not even eat Skittles because they're wrapped in an animal fat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the Skittles are
Skittles,
wrapped.
the candy?
It's wrapped in animal fat. Yeah. So I think a lot of wouldn't you say probably a lot of candy is wrapped in animal fat? Wouldn't you think?
A lot of it, but Skittles is the one that does actually put it on the package.
That it's non-vegan. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? What do you mean? My Hershey bar has animal fat in it?
I can't. I don't know. We'd have to check the ingredients.
Or a chocolate bar.
There's
that
a
I'm
chance
eating?
that some chocolate bars might have it. Yeah. Let me ask you, what's your name?
They do have Crystal.
What town are you from?
Bricktown.
Are you a vegan or a vegetarian?
I am a vegetarian.
So have you been a vegetarian long, or is this something you did recently to change your diet?
Well, I used to be a while ago, and then I stopped, but I came back to it for a medical reason.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't you say, too, that these days, because, we have people in our family that are, vegetarian and vegan, you find a lot more choices and a lot more establishments giving vegan and vegetarians, it used to be like it'd be an oddity if you went out, but now there's a lot of things on the menu that are vegetarian and vegan.
yes, and the only problem with that is a lot of times the griddle that restaurants use, like I'll go out and have a cauliflower steak.
Yeah.
But they also cook that cauliflower steak on the same griddle that they cook their hamburgers on.
Well, I guess you got to research that, too.
Right. So eating at a vegetarian, not to prompt anybody, but Kaya's, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Everything is vegetarian and or vegan.
Where's that?
So it is in Belmar.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
It's very, I go there and have their ribs, and people laugh at me because it's actually tofu, but they taste awesome, so you'll have to try it.
I love tofu. The way they cook it, tofu's like the miracle food that could take on the taste of anything if you season it the right way. You would never know, I think, half the time you were eating tofu. But Very good.
Exactly.
I never
I
had
make this
tofu.
Buffalo. It is very good. It's a sponge. You mix it with everything, and it's awesome.
Oh yeah, it can absorb. It can become anything it wants to be. Have a good day. Thanks for your call and be healthy.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, honey.
All right,
Bye-bye.
there you go. Sue, get those Skittles wrapped in that animal fat.
I'm going to buy my tofu.
All right, there you go. We'll be back. More healthy living with Shawn and Sue at WOBM. WOBM, good morning. We're playing the morning coffee contest. Who do we have with us?
Beth Cow.
Hi, what town are you from?
I'm from Manchester.
Okay, so Beth, you have to serenade Sue and I. What we're going to do is we are going to give you 3 words that you have to include in your quick little song. If you can sing it, including these 3 words, you'll be a winner, okay? So it's Serenade Shawn and Sue. You could make up any little quick song. It doesn't have to be very long, just real quick. But these are the 3 things that you have to include.
Oh, no.
Wine, polar bears, and coffee. Okay, so you have to sing us a song that includes wine, polar bears, and coffee. Go ahead, Beth. Give it to us.
Okay, sitting at my table, drinking my wine with a polar bear at my side. And I'm drinking my coffee this morning.
There you go. That's a quick little song.
And we're sending you love. Happy Valentine's Day. You're a winner.
You.
There you go. Happy Valentine's Day with Van Haltens and Shawn and Sue at WOBM. 92.7 WOBM with Shawn Mendez, 8:45. Right now, 46 degrees in Toms River. I put a story up earlier today. No more cheeseburgers and chocolate milk, Sue. What do you think about this? McDonald's making changes to their Happy Meal menu.
This is McDonald's?
Yeah, they're going to be taking that off the menu.
What, chocolate milk and what else?
Cheeseburgers. Trying to make the Happy Meal
What are they
healthier.
putting in for it?
Well, you could still get it if you ask for it by name, but they're going to take it off the actual menu because they feel like out of sight, out of mind, and they want kids to have a healthier diet. And they feel that removing the cheeseburgers and the chocolate milk is a direction that they want to go.
Are they removing, like, the orange juice, too, or just the chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk and cheeseburgers. Now, I was looking at a story
Is
this
chocolate
morning.
milk very bad?
Well, it's got a lot of sugar, probably.
Okay.
Chocolate, candy.
Well,
Well,
because the
what is
chicken
it?
nuggets are probably still there.
Yeah, chicken nuggets.
I mean, I don't know. Is a cheeseburger bad with cheese on it? You get your little milk, some ketchup. I don't know. I'm trying to be. I don't know. My daughter doesn't eat the cheeseburger. I personally like the cheeseburger. So do you from McDonald's.
I haven't gone to McDonald's in a long time, though.
Let's go together.
I haven't gone there in so long. Younger generations, by the way, the millennials,
yes,
they are shunning casual dining chains, they say, according to a story this morning. They're buying more groceries online, the millennials, and they're going to restaurants less often. So that's what the millennials are doing.
I got to be honest with you as well. A lot of my millennial friends, they're vegan or vegetarian.
Oh, yeah, you see it becoming more popular.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm in my house.
And, yeah, they're not. It's happening right now in your house?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and it's true. And I'm learning some new menus, that they use, and they sound pretty good.
Yeah, so these are some of the changes happening when it comes to our
So will we see a
our
change in fast food in the
Well,
future?
you're seeing it today. Just
but
McDonald's
I'm saying,
announcing this.
I wonder if there will be a change later on in life with this that maybe we won't see one day, but there could be.
All right, but there you go. Those are some things happening in the world of food this morning for you. You check out the story, let us know what you think. And, one person wrote in, it should be up to the parents to decide what their kids can eat and not eat, not McDonald's.
See, now this is what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Chocolate milk. I think it's good she's getting some milk.
Yeah, no.
That's not a good way to think about it.
No, that's not,
Do I sound old-fashioned?
Oh, what? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, but that is how I would
to
think.
each his own.
Okay, she's drinking chocolate milk instead of soda.
Some people are against milk. I mean,
that's true,
there's a whole thing.
Is that vegan or vegetarian? I get confused.
Weather for today,
You don't know either?
46 degrees right now in Toms River.
The chickens?
Well,
I don't know.
it would be probably more with a lactate issue than a lot of people are bothered by lactate in milk, these days. So.
Okay, and the soy milk now is very popular. We feel warm today.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you with One Republic on this Tuesday. It is February 13th. Waking up 641, 26 degrees in Toms River. So yesterday, President Trump unveiled his infrastructure plan that he has to set forward to fix roads and infrastructure around the country. But it puts a lot of weight on the states itself for, getting their projects done. A couple of the key factors: stimulate $1.5 trillion in new investment in infrastructure, shorten the permitting process to 2 years, invest in rural infrastructure, and make improvements in training the workforce that would be generated as a part of the plan. Now, taking a look at what listeners were talking about when I put this story up last night, Doug wrote in, he says he'd like to see some infrastructure work done on the beaches. All right. Vince says, how about Route 70 should be widened with a divider west of Route 527 all the way to Whiting for safety and to speed traffic along. He said it's been talked about for decades.
Okay.
Joshua says,
I see that one. Yeah.
How about railway from Toms River to Atlantic City, then could link to Philly?
Wasn't
so he
that
wants to
talked
see
to
trains.
so many times, talked about?
Yeah. Greg wrote in, he said the roads in Little Egg Harbor are in very bad shape. Now, Linda wrote in, she says the infrastructure plan puts a lot of burden for funding on the states. So she's not too sure about how this plan is going to work out. Government's only putting in $200 billion, so the remainder is going to be up to the states to pay for themselves. Plus, she says it's adding to the overall national debt. So she doesn't seem to be too happy with the overall infrastructure plan. That's what some of the listeners were saying about it. And we want to hear from you as to what you think are the major roads that need improvement. We put a poll up that folks can go to. Right now, Route 9 was the number one response with listeners needs the most work done on. Route 9 was first. Route 37.
Like being widened or just work
Just
on?
infrastructure, repair work.
All right.
All right. Route 9 got the most votes. 50% of our audience says that Route 9 is in the most need. Route 37 was number 2. That's at 16%. Then you had some other folks voting for Route 35, Route 70, the Turnpike, and Route 72. So there you go. Route 9 seems to be the one that folks. Route 9 has a lot of bumps and bangs when you go down it. So
sure does.
But, it's wintertime, and, of course, they'll try to fix that up come springtime.
So much traffic in the summer on Route 9.
Yeah. But right now is when the winter wreaks havoc with the the potholes and the different things. So you can go to our website and put in your 2 cents by voting for which road. We put up a few to select from around the area and take part in our survey. And, of course, you can also sound off on social media. The blog is up at WOBM.com.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show, 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Pink on your Thursday morning. It is February 15th, and of course, everyone waking up to the continuing coverage of what was a horrific incident yesterday in Parkland, Florida. The Stoneman Douglas High School, Broward County, the shooter goes on a rampage, and this is a story we see too often.
Oh, I hate it.
These, rampages of just,
broke my heart. And as a mom of a school student, you think that your child is safe when you send them off to school, but he or she just is not, and it breaks my heart. That last time when you say bye or kiss your child. Now, these kids were in high school, but hopefully they still give mom a kiss on the cheek and a hug, or dad before they leave for school. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, I was watching
I'll never understand this,
the coverage yesterday. And one of the things that I thought the sheriff there in Parkland was talking about is that we have to be responsible in when we have friends who begin to show signs on their social media and in person too of just bizarre or radical or violent behavior. We can't just blow it off as being like weird or being like, oh, that guy, that girl's crazy.
He's
or
just
whatever.
a little different.
Yeah. We need to talk to someone about it. We need to bring it to somebody's attention.
So you're telling me that he had stuff written up on social media?
I think that folks were saying that there were signs, and that was his point. When you have a friend who's going through something, but they begin to show violent tendencies or thoughts, we as public have to sort of bring it to someone's attention. And that's tough to do, though, because let's, face it. Who wants to go, over to the police station and say, you know what, my friend, starting to put some pretty wacky, bizarre stuff up on his Facebook page. And, you know, I saw pictures of his gun he's got at home or whatever. But at the same time, do you want to be the person who saw that and then didn't say anything? You know,
Well,
I mean,
you
know
don't
what I
wanna
mean?
have that guilt.
So
on
they're
your
saying as a
shoulder.
public, you know, because there's a lot of folks saying, what do we do to stop this? Well, how can you stop this?
You can't.
You can't.
Unfortunately, it's
It's just the
evil
world we live
people.
in, and people crack. But they're saying that if you
He
see
was expelled,
signs
though, right? Last year, did I
from
read
one
that
school,
right?
and I think he was at a different school, or there was
He
disciplinary.
wasn't at that school.
No,
I didn't
there was
know that. Okay.
disciplinary issues or whatever. But the thing about it is, bottom line, they were saying, like, if you see someone that you know who starts to show some pretty crazy behavior, you know, they start putting pictures of guns up on. And I'm not saying exactly that's what this guy did, but he was making a generalization. If your friends start buying firearms, or, you know, they start to talk about, like, just very violent topics or whatever, it might be, you know, a good idea maybe to bring it somebody's attention. I don't know how we go about that. That might be
you could do it anonymously.
That might be a great thing for schools to maybe teach kids. And teachers maybe even too, because teachers often will start to see students become different than what they used to be.
Sure, and I do think that there are schools now and people in the administration, along with friends, that do go over, like, Twitter. When you say social media accounts, I would imagine you mean Twitter or Facebook.
Or anything, you know, Instagram, Facebook, you know,
Instagram
what is
too.
the other thing the kids use?
I only know that.
Snapchat.
Is there more?
Snapchat?
Oh, Snapchat. Oh, for goodness sake. But, yeah, it's just these, you know, I do believe that people do go through these, and administrators and, you know, maybe every school district does need to hire someone just to keep 24/7
Maybe.
on
That's not a bad idea.
all of the kids'
Not a
social
bad
media.
idea.
But still, you cannot stop this, unfortunately. It is going to happen, and it's just heartbreaking. Those 17 beautiful children and their families now
horrible.
that will forever be changed.
Our hearts go out to them, and we'll keep you updated on that story. And you can check out more details. We have everything up on our website. And, of course, Vin Ebenu will have more on the air coming up with an update at 6:30 with WOBM News.
Wake up with Shawn and Sue.
Ocean County's best variety.
92.7 WOBM.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.